All right, now we've all worked a job before. Some people might have worked at Chick-fil-A. Some people might have worked at McDonald's. I haven't worked at Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. I've only worked at retail jobs. I refuse. I mean, I'm not going to say refuse because if worst comes to worst, then, your boy will have to work at anything that will get the rent paid. But, I mean, I wouldn't choose to work at a fast food restaurant. I know people that have worked fast food and they say it's terrible. So yeah, I want to stay away from that. But let me know if you guys have. Let me know in the comments. Is the experience bad, or are people just like making it to be more than Because I see online like people say fast food jobs are the worst type of jobs to get. But then again, like every time I go inside a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A, I never really see anything going down. It looks like a chill job, but I'm sure if you're there for 12 hours, you definitely see more than the person that's there stopping by for 5 minutes. So yeah, anyway, today I found this video by Cheats called Why Everyone Quits These Jobs. I'm guessing he's going to be going through jobs that people quit the most. And I'm going to go ahead and estimate that there are going to be a lot of fast food jobs on here. So we're going to check it out. This video will be linked down below. Go check out my main channel, my gaming channel, and the music channel, and join the Discord. Links are below. Check out the socials. And yeah, man, let's check out the video. Jobs that everyone quits. And let me know where you guys work in the comments.
At some point, we as humans decided that spending...
So I can stop by, of course.
At some point, we as humans decided that spending the majority of our waking hours doing something we all hate for a small amount of money just to get by was completely normal, like...
Yeah, slaving for the CEO. Love it.
At some point, we as humans decided that spending the majority of our waking hours doing something we all hate for a small amount of money just to get by was completely normal. Like, this is just how it goes. You wake up, you go to a place from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., you suffer quietly for 8 hours, then drive home and do it all again until you're 65 years old and your knees don't work. And look, I get it.
Yeah. Then you can't have fun anymore.
Bills are real, rent is real. A lot of people don't have the luxury of quitting.
It's like the world has gotten what it could use out of you. Or not the world. It's like, I don't want to sound woke, and I don't want to sound like one of these guys like the system, bro, the government, bro. Yeah, they're doing it to us. Like, I don't want to sound like that, but like I guess the capitalism has gotten what it needed out of you, which was your work for, time of your life. Now you get to enjoy the rest of your life with your small 401k,
or even an understanding of how
until you get a medical accident, and then we'll take all of it, and then you'll be working again.
Money on their own. But there is a difference between a job that's like kind of boring and a workplace that is actively designed to make you feel...
I'm sorry if I sound sick. I am coming off of a sickness, so...
like you made a series of very bad decisions in your life. So today we're talking about those places, the jobs where people start work...
I did DoorDash for a while, last year. Was that last year or was that 2 years ago? I don't remember. It felt like 2 years ago, but I remember I did DoorDash. That was more so one of my funniest jobs, but
working just
I don't know. I got tired of the
fine
driving.
and come out a completely different person. These are the most miserable places to work, and by the end of this, you're gonna look at your current job very differently. If you happen to be new here, please consider subscribing.
Most miserable places to work.
My goal is 200,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I think we can do it. But
like a 911 operator, bro.
Without further ado, let's start off by talking about the Amazon warehouses.
Amazon warehouse.
We have to start here. Amazon warehouses get brought up so consistently in conversations about bad working conditions that it's almost become a joke. Like, if you even utter the words Amazon warehouse, people already know that you're urinating in water bottles for your bathroom break. People use...
I heard they pay a lot, though.
...this job as a reference point for why their job could be worse. Like, the guy scooping Chipotle bowls for 10 hours a day is thinking to himself, well, at least I get to use a real bathroom. And these workers at Amazon fulfillment centers are tracked constantly. Their every movement is logged through handheld scanners that record scan rates, idle time, and productivity scores.
Yo, bro, they're turning humans into machines, bro. I swear this is all gonna be taken over by AI, bro. Give it 15 years. AI. Everything's gonna be AI, bro. Everybody's gonna be poor except the rich people. There's gonna be no middle class. There's gonna be no lower class. Everybody is just gonna be poor except for the people at the top. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. You're gonna have the CEOs, and then you're gonna have everyone else. It's gonna be poor. AI is just gonna be working because you don't have to pay AI.
Real time. There's a metric called TOT. It stands.
The government's gonna have to start paying people to exist, bro. Because like the wages are gonna be so much like different. Like think about like Elon Musk. Well, obviously Elon Musk won't be alive in 500 years. None of us will. But like his descendants, right? They're gonna be even richer than he is now, right? And then the richer get rich, and the poor get poor, man. Like, I'm telling you.
For time off task, and if yours gets too
tracking your time is crazy. You're a robot, man.
That records scan rates,
idle time. You telling me the manager's looking at this? You're like, all right, you're spending a little bit too much time idling, all right?
Time and productivity scores in real time.
I mean that, bro. As soon as they can replace you with a computer, they will.
There's a metric called TOT. It stands for time off task. And if yours gets too high, you can automatically be flagged for termination. This is a global company flag.
He's like a villain, bro. Look at him. Evil CEO. He's making hundreds of $1 million a second.
The algorithm decides. I genuinely don't understand how people survive this. Like, what happens?
Why are his eyes like that? Why he has like a friendly eye, and then he has an evil eye. I can't be the only one that sees that.
Flag that the algorithm decides. I genuinely don't understand how people survive this. Like, what happens if you need to tie your shoe? Is that TOT? Are you burning precious flaggable seconds on your shoelace? Amazon warehouse jobs, they remind
Jeff Bezos comes to the factory and he zips you out of existence.
Me of RuneScape. You're doing these long grinding tasks, trying to make absolutely 0 XP waste with all of your movements and clicks, just to accomplish one quest. The turnover rate for this place was reportedly so extreme internally that Amazon was apparently burning through its entire available workforce in certain regions within just a few years. They were totally aware of this. I almost feel like they don't even care. They might bump up the working conditions slightly to improve the worker turnover rate until they find the perfect ratio of worker suffering to maximum efficiency. Pretty much seeing how much torture they can get away with before people quit. I haven't worked in a warehouse. I want to be clear about that. So if you have and you love it, then good for you. I don't think.
Well, there's probably good warehouses. Like I've heard people that work in warehouses like they actually like it, but those are different than the Amazon. You aren't being tracked. Like you aren't. Jeff Bezos isn't gonna come and scold you for going to the bathroom.
I ever could. I'll stick to my YouTube job.
Weakest Amazon worker.
Thank
strongest
you
YouTube.
Very much. At the very least, Amazon for you.
Is that Leafy, bro? Is that Leafy? I recognize that. Well, what Chin? But
I don't think I ever could. I'll stick to my YouTube job. Thank you very much. At the very least, Amazon fulfillment centers do fulfillment. These call centers, which is next on the list, do nothing but annoy everybody. Call centers are a specific kind of misery that operates differently from warehouse work.
Yeah.
Like it isn't physical, it's psychological in a way that kind of sneaks up on you very slowly. So you sit at a desk, you put on a headset, and for the next 8 hours, strangers call you specifically to either yell at you, cry at you, or hang up on you.
I feel like people that have this type of job, they'll probably enjoy it.
Cannot hang up on them. That's the job. You sit there and you take it. You stay professional and apologize for things that are not your fault.
It's kind of like a 911 operator too.
You always got to make sure to thank them for their patience
like
when they hate every fiber of your being. The metrics in call centers are just as aggressive as the Amazon warehouse, like just structured differently. If a customer is furious about something that happened 3 shift changes ago and gives you a 1-star rating on the post-call survey, that score is yours. There's almost nowhere to appeal it. Then all the ones you've added up will count against your yearly performance review. It's absolutely brutal, and it's usually not because you did something wrong. It's just because the guy didn't get the resolution he wanted. Like, I've talked to some people who've worked for call centers for insurance companies and banks, and the one thing that keeps coming up is that the job itself might be manageable if they weren't on you constantly. But the combination of back-to-back calls with essentially no real break in between, constant monitoring of every metric, and absorbing other people's anger for hours eventually does something to your brain. Like, Like, you know, how can you go from someone screaming in your ear and hanging up on you and trying to process it to like a millisecond later, a beep just goes off in your ear telling you the next call is live? That can make anyone want to jump off a bridge. Every friend that I have that does this always describes like coming home and just not wanting to talk to anybody. These people just are fully hollowed out from social interaction, and they grow kind of what's the word? Is it myopic? No, it's misanthropic. It's pretty much someone, I'll just read what it says. It describes an attitude, behavior, or personality marked by a general hatred, dislike, or profound distrust of humankind. Anyway, moving on, we've got fast food. And fast food workers
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be
deal
up
with
here.
so much disrespect. It's actually sad. Think about modern internet slang. One of the most demeaning things you can say to
I don't
someone
know, man.
is
I
to
feel
tell
like-
them to put the
I feel
fry
like if you get one of these jobs with your friends, though, I feel
is
like
in the
it's gonna be
bag.
fun.
Like, that's someone's job. When I was 10 years old, I remember being at a friend's house and his dad took us to McDonald's, and his dad crashed out at the poor guy working at McDonald's because I think he forgot some sauce. This was like 15 years ago. And I made this promise to myself that I would never be on the other end of that.
Jesus, 2011 was 15 years.
15 years ago. And I made this promise to myself that I would never be on the other end of that. The issue isn't always the work itself. A lot of people who've done it will tell you that a busy shift actually goes fast. The problem is everything surrounding the work. The fact that these franchise owners think that a McDonald's located in the heart of New York City can function properly with 3 employees is insane. They are fulfilling 6,000 orders a day. It's really the quantity. You know, it's not the thing itself, it's how often you have to do it. I saw this video a while back where someone just filmed their entire McDonald's shift because they wanted people to see what it actually looks like. It's the
8 million views. Yeah, bro. How long is that video?
film
They definitely got monetized off of that. You don't even have to work there anymore.
their entire McDonald's
You can quit. They have 600,000 subscribers now.
shift because they wanted people to see what it actually
Well,
looks like.
Way to quit your job.
It's the GoPro footage you've seen probably. It just looks exhausting, and it's just for what, $7 an hour, maybe 10. That's just not gonna work. If you're maybe
725.
15 years old, then you need a job, then go for it. But this should be a temporary thing for everybody. And look, it's not like a shameful thing. Like if you're in a situation, then I totally
725.
get it. But
Like, bro, they should 725 in this economy. Like, they should be ashamed. There's no way you should make that.
your goal should
Like, that's criminal, bro.
be like save as much money as possible,
CEO is making like
work as
make that every second.
much as you can, and make a plan during all of this for where you're headed next.
You're
If you
making that every hour.
can make what, $1,500 a month working at McDonald's, and you're maybe 19 or 20 and your parents kick you out of your house, you could probably find some dog shit apartment to live in with a friend for like a few months while you're figuring stuff out. But as crazy as this sounds, some people will totally get normalized to that and not care after a certain point. You'd be surprised, after people figure out how they can live off a certain amount of money, a lot of the drive to earn more does kind of go away. So it's really about staying hungry and disciplined and like keeping that drive to do more inside of you. Next up, we've got DoorDash/Uber Eats. The recruitment angle for gig delivery
This was not bad.
is
I did this.
one of the more impressive pieces of marketing manipulation that I've ever seen. The whole like be your own boss thing. Set
Be your own.
your own hours, work as much or as little as you want. On
I mean, that's kind of the motto, though.
paper, this sounds
You can do that.
fucking awesome. You have a car and your phone, and if you need money, you know,
The thing is that DoorDash only is popular at certain times. Usually that's nighttime, from like 5 to 12 a.m. You know, so it's like if you're I mean, you can do it for 2 hours, you can do it for 9 hours if you want. So you can kind of create your own hours.
you can just drive around whenever you want. Sounds like it connects the dots. And the first couple weeks
It's just how bad do you need the money? That's when it becomes a thing of do it whenever you want, or do it because you have to.
usually do feel fine. Like you'll pick up a few shifts and the money hits your account, so it feels really good. But then you start doing the math. If the gas is constant, you're not getting that.
Yeah. DoorDash is like, if you have like an e-bike, or like you live in a walkable city, that's when you can capitalize on DoorDash the most. Like New York, like you live in New York, just walking around the city all day, making money.
subsidized. It is a continuous drain that follows you every single order you take. Your car is now a work vehicle doing work vehicle mileage, which means oil changes are coming faster, brake wear is happening 10 times as fast, your tires are bald after 2 days, and DoorDash nor Uber Eats give a fuck about that. So the real hourly rate after you subtract fuel and apply...
Yeah, it's like let's say you make $40 an hour. Okay, well, 10 of that is gas. Let's take out another $8. Like you made about $28, $30, 25. It's not as good as it seems. So, but I mean, I think there's been nights on DoorDash where I made a lot. So I can't
some
say
rough estimate of vehicle
I can't say it's all bad.
wear. We're talking a $4 delivery becoming something like 75 cents of profit for 30 minutes of work. Everyone who does
30 minutes
DoorDash usually ends up doing it for a few months, and then one car problem unravels the whole thing, and now you're fucked because you're not back at zero. You're literally in the negative. There's also no sick days, no health insurance, no unemployment. If you're out of work for a week or two, like at least give these dudes some car warranty add-on for their hard work. My buddy Daniel was hyped at his DoorDash earnings and was putting in 10 hours of work a day, and then he forgot to change his oil for 2 months, and now he owes $12,000 in repairs for a blown motor, and he also still months, and now he owes $12,000
just get a new car
in repairs for a blown motor, and he also still owes $20K for the car loan. These corporations are evil. Repairs for a blown motor, and he also still owes $20K for the car loan. These
$20K for the car loan.
Corporations are evil.
See, man, how do you forget to change your oil?
Work a day, and then he forgot to change his oil for 2 months, and now
2 months.
He owes $12,000 in repairs for a blown motor, and he also still owes $20K for the car
blown motor
loan. These
that's $32K.
Corporations are evil. I think the best way to do it is to rent some sort of electric car at $30 a day, and then work 15 hours straight, so you might actually break a profit. Or what I've seen some people do is, if they're dating, they just do it with their girlfriend or boyfriend. They listen to music the whole time and chat. If they're dating, they just do it with their girlfriend or boyfriend. They listen to music the whole time and chat, so it's kind of passive income while they're just spending time together. Oh, also, you get so lost in some of these places, you have no idea where someone's door is or what the gate code is. Like,
yeah, but I mean, most of the time the customer will tell you, but yeah, I've the best time, or the best way to pass time, honestly, dude, is throwing on music and just pretending like you're not even in control. Just
all this bullshit you have to deal with is super frustrating. But I've seen some people I know
bro, the shifts go by quick.
Make some decent money from it, but I don't think it's a sustainable full-time job at all. Moving on, we've got theme.
It's advertised. I think people on TikTok and social media blow it out of proportion. I think you only see, just like anything on social media, you only see the best in the height, or like the best moments. So you see the people who are making the most on DoorDash, which are the people that live in New York City, that don't have to pay for gas. The people that have e-bikes that can just ride around all day. You know, you see those people making like, oh, I made $400 today. Yeah, and then you see that, and then you live in like a city with like 2 restaurants, and like you try the same thing and you made $48 in one day, and you just wasted your time, and 20 of it is spent on gas. So it's like you compared yourself to the person that is just in a better position, and then now you screwed yourself over.
Some decent money from it, but I don't think
you're trying to convince yourself that you can get there.
It's a sustainable full-time job at all. Moving on, we've got theme parks and resort work. I can't imagine standing in like 100-degree Florida or California.
Oh, I think this will be fine, Loki.
Heat in a Mickey Mouse costume with little kids that kick me because they want to hear me make funny sounds. That might be worse than the Amazon one. Like, honestly, maybe you feel good because you're making these kids happy, but after a while, you're gonna grow, like, you're gonna hate children. You're gonna be like a reverse pedophile. I don't even have much to say about this. Like, if you have to stand there, I mean, I know they have shifts and stuff, but bro, it's like you're not building any skills. You're not socializing with people.
Just standing there.
It just seems fucked. Like, this just seems miserable. I'm thinking about
you're a robot. Like, I'm telling you, as soon as these companies can replace Mickey Mouse with like an AI robot that they don't have to pay like they're gonna
any
do it.
skills. You're not socializing with people. It just seems fucked. Like, this just seems miserable. I'm thinking about this. This sucks. Anyway, listen, if you're in one of these right now,
Like, you're getting paid to dress up as some guy's creation. Like, that's great.
I'm not here to tell you what to do. You know your situation better than I do, and I wish you best of luck out there. So maybe at some point I'll make a video about the best side hustles you can do for cash, and some of those will probably pay better than this. But you guys so much for watching,
Always social media.
and I'll see you guys all in the next video.
Banger video from Cheats. I cannot believe Amazon actually tracks employees, dude. I couldn't believe that. Where's that at, dude? That's insane.
To make you feel like you made a series of very bad decisions in your life. So
Tracking
almost become a
employees.
joke. Like, if you even utter the words Amazon warehouse, people already know that you're
Imagine not even being able to go to the bathroom, bro. Like, your manager that makes $2 more than you an hour is like, you weren't on time today. You're slacking. And Jeff Bezos is chilling on his yacht. Like, oh God. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below. Where do you work? Do you like your job? Would you ever work for an Amazon warehouse? And yeah, let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the video? Go check out my other channels, join the Discord, and until next time, peace out.